on YouTube. Okay, now I think we're finally good to go without lag and without anything breaking. Okay, so welcome back to World of Goo 2. We're 81% of the way through the game in 10 minutes? No, 10 hours. We might be traveling through time, but we're not that quick. The old Reckinator, where it became a point-and-click game in the distant future. But we're continuing. The future wasn't streamed on 3 platforms at once because that's too much for my internet. Too much. We tried. The Black Stain. Murder on the Midnight Streamliner. Chapter 3.
I catch the last train out of the city. All aboard the Midnight Streamliner. It cuts its way out of the city like a neon blade to the outskirts. A ramshackle smear of strip malls and cheap motels that splatter out of the city like an exit wound.
But we're back! The World of Goo 2, where it's a point and click. Okay, I mean, it clearly wants me to go forward, but why wouldn't you ever go backward? Oh, there's probably goo in here. 1. Locked! Interesting. Doesn't even give us an option to do it anymore. Someone's coat. Gotta find all the hidden goo. One in the light switch or something? Oh, a QR code. The worst designs of any game. Because who wants to grab their phone out to do a QR code? I don't even like installing QR code readers. Like, just put whatever the heck that's meant to be just in the game. If you can't do it in the game, it shouldn't be in the game. You know, oh, I found this. Let me click it. Let me do the thing. It shouldn't exist in a game if you cannot click it in the game. You have to do some other nonsense to do it, then it shouldn't be in the game. Sorry, it shouldn't. There's just an arrow pointing upwards to the QR code that we've already done. Let me guess, it tells you, like, click these things in order. Okay. I mean, he did something there, and then he went, huh? There might even be click things that don't even have question marks, am I right? But it's probably like, click this, then click this, then click... Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. There was another question mark there. There was another question mark, I saw it. I saw it. But where was it? There was a question mark. A pixel of a question mark. But yeah, don't put QR codes in games. They're stupid. No one likes them. No one uses them. They're just the world's most pointless thing.
I'd ask that you leave me be, sir.
And I'd ask that you leave QR codes out of computer games.
I can't shake the feeling I'm being tailed. That someone is watching me.
Nah, no one's watching you. No one's watching you.
Here you go, you poor old thing.
567, thank you.
Passengers
It might
are
just
spread
be
out, as if each is harboring a secret they don't want anyone else to hear.
the 2 passengers, that's all. I don't think that that's spread out.
I'm sorry, that's all I have.
Can we go harass the other guy again? Maybe you'll give us some more. Yeah, it's just people
I stalked
spread
through
out
the
a bit on
carriages
trains.
searching for Dimitri Cognac. I'm not sure what exactly I'm looking for, but based on Misty's description, I figure I'll know him when I see him.
The guy with the
All I know is that
cocktail.
Cognac is a dangerous man whose charisma is inescapable.
This giant whatever's on his head or something.
Here you can have these.
Thanks.
I'm fresh out of goo. I'm fresh out of goo.
What about the cocktail? This guy's no
chill runs up my
charismatic
spine.
person.
Something isn't right, but I press on.
Yeah, the train's probably going to crash. Or we're going to travel through time like the other one. A demon.
Whose kid is that?
Staring at the camera.
Hey, mister, you look funny.
No, you look funny. You look like you've got a cookie
Hey,
for a
mister,
face
you look funny.
that's made of pixels. We look a lot more normal than you. Any more hidden pixels? Oh. 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 He hit the cognac a bit hard, huh?
This must be him. Dmitri is a hard man to miss. He's sitting in a dimly lit booth, accompanied by a stunning woman who looks me up and down as I approach.
I don't know, looks pretty lit to me.
Go on then. Don't just monologue to yourself. Now let's hear what's rattling around in that pretty little head.
Dmitri is a
Nothing.
large man, robust.
Don't tell him that to his
Relic
face.
from a time when indulgence was a luxury. His substantial
clearly
girth,
heard you.
once a symbol of opulence, now hints at the sins he must have savored. The man is immaculately groomed, his mustache adding a touch of rugged sophistication.
Well, thanks. I enjoy my sophisticated mustache too.
I knew my monologuing would get me in trouble one day.
Finally, something interesting is about to happen. Come sit with me, Hanson. Let's wait for it together.
What's going to happen?
Come sink your teeth into a buttered roll.
Cognac's voice, a resonant basso profundo.
I wanted to walk past
was the
him, not
sturdiest
sit
thing
with
on this
him.
rickety truck.
The secret to the perfect piece of cake is carefully
Cooking it?
slicing it to just the perfect size. Enormous.
Okay.
You look tired. Has it been a long night?
I'm looking for someone.
You've been talking to Misty.
How do you know? Did she call you?
That cake
You
sounded
see a
crunchy.
telephone?
No. No
You
telephones.
brought your past with you. Every line under those cute little vodka bottle glasses. That cloud of Misty's perfume you waft him here with. I always told her she wore too much.
I hope my acquired scent didn't disturb the other passengers.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. It's my job to move like a shadow in the night, to not be seen or smelled.
It doesn't matter because there is no one else
But
on
he
this train.
absolutely heard as he monologues to everybody.
Of course there are, Cognac. I talked to lots of passengers in the carriages before you.
Ghosts. They're all ghosts. Did you try the ham?
What happened?
Wait, are you saying this is a ghost train?
Wouldn't that be a thrilling story? No, this is not a ghost train.
I'm not sure I understand.
The Goo
Pick
train.
someone. Anyone on that train you think you make. That woman with feathers in her hair. That man with a freshly pressed suit who
Nope,
looked
don't remember
nervous
any of
in
them.
the second car. Where are they going? It doesn't matter. Are they going to work? What would happen if they didn't go? Nothing. Nothing would happen. The train would still arrive on time. Their workplace would hire someone else. The papers would still get photocopied.
I don't know, the work they're meant to do that day wouldn't get done.
Every one of them. Gruyere.
I took 18 days off work and the work that I had didn't get done by anyone. I had to do it all when I got back.
How long have you been riding this train?
Maybe
His
I've
whole
been
life.
on this train for 200,000 years.
Hey, it's an evolved Goo
Or
then,
maybe
huh?
I didn't exist until you
'Cause it's the
dropped
Goo
through
train,
that
right?
door over there. The more interesting question is, how long am I going to be here?
Well, the end of the line is coming soon.
What is it you really want to ask? And you simply must try the salami.
You got a whole smorgasbord of food, haven't
Thanks,
you?
Dimitri, but I couldn't possibly. I'm looking for a different kind of sustenance tonight. I'm looking for someone.
Yes,
Not in that
I
way.
Quality sustenance. comes at a price.
Misty asked me to give this to you.
We weren't looking for that sort of companionship.
And what did you say your name was?
Spanner. Cliff Spanner, private detective.
You seem to have captured my attention, Mr. Spanner. How may I help you?
Rusty Blackwood, heir to the Blackwood Oil Company, is missing. I understand he may have interacted with you.
Rusty Blackwood.
Did he eat him?
The poor fool got tangled up in some things stickier than he could handle.
Cake?
He
And
stumbled
you ate
onto
him?
some secrets. Dangerous ones.
Do you eat people?
Tell me everything, Cognac. Spare no detail.
Rusty had evidence. Documents that could bring a whole charade crashing down.
Charade? What charade? How did you...
Uh-oh.
I ate it. Stop feeling me
Look
up.
at someone in your professional
I
occupation.
don't consent.
My occupation opens a lot of entrances, Mr. Spanner.
Not
My
mine.
real business is secrets.
I need more, Cognac.
So do I. I'm all out of time. I'm in wine.
Tell me where I can find Rusty.
Careful, Spanner.
This isn't my first case, Cognac. Tell me where I can find Rusty
Your
Blackwood.
entire life has led to this very moment, sitting across from you right now.
We're running out of time.
To find the man you're looking for. To find Rusty Blackwood.
You have to go into my stomach.
What you need to know.
Dimitri!
Oh no, Dimitri!
Cognac. Cognac, stay with me. I need to know.
Sunshine, Spanner. You need to find the sunshine. Take
If you're still my sunshine. Okay, we got all the goo. Which means that them things that didn't open. What's up with that? What's up with that? Look, the goo does have size still. I don't question that they're paying for things with living goo. I guess whoever opens the QR code knows the secrets, right? I don't care. Not if it involves the QR codes. Dark Knight et El Sol, Chapter 4.
Even here, at the edge of civilization, the streets glisten with black ooze seeping up from below. In every direction there are forgotten lots and buildings, tucked away, left behind, like bad memories.
We didn't find him in that level. That's the interesting part. We didn't find the
Dimitri
cleaner.
Cognac's final words echo in my head. Sunshine, sunshine. Could sunshine power be responsible for the disappearance of Rusty Blackwood, heir to the Blackwood Oil Company?
We didn't find the cleaner.
What was that, amigo?
Could a company that produces cheap, clean energy really be guilty of homicide, of cold-blooded murder?
Look, man, I get paid $4 an hour.
$4 an hour. Ouch.
Could Sunshine Power have assassinated an heir to their rival? Well, that would be too dark, too twisted, even for this city. The explanation was probably something simpler, something more elegant.
Bro, what sunshine? It's always night in this city. It's always raining. Are you gonna order or what?
Sorry. Yeah, I'll have a grande burrito and, oh my god.
Oh my god! He's Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Like a flash of lightning piercing the night sky, it hit me. The answer I'd been seeking. The truth
That it's
about
Bob
Rusty
from Bob's
Blackwood.
Burgers.
This is going to shake the very foundation of the city.
Did I just
mean, it's just a
coincidentally
burrito,
sit in the
bro.
thing to
That'll be
go
$16.99.
progress?
These might come in handy.
Okay, that's just rain.
The only sign of life is an all-night Mexican food stand. A place called El Sol.
Where your
Lately, I've
burrito
had a
is
taste
getting
for
very,
trouble
very
and a knack
cold.
for finding it. But tonight, I've got a taste for a burrito.
Which is just hanging out behind you going very, very, very cold. As we speak. Burrito! I've wrapped a burrito. But before we grab the burrito, we
Lone
must...
figure mops gleaming puddles infinitely towards the horizon. Just another part of the scenery.
Yeah, he definitely didn't follow you and shoot the other guy whatsoever, did he? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, we're also running a special. You can take these too.
Use. Oh, thank you.
An animatronic cactus stands beside me wearing a sombrero. Gotta shield yourself from the moonlight, I guess. It seems out of place and out of time, but fitting for a city that lost its way a long time ago. In this town, even the plastic cacti have a story to tell.
What's your story, Cactus? What's your story? That it. That's the story. That was the quickest level. Sunshine. Is it a mix of all of the levels, or what? There's no like secrety extra challenging things unless they turn the screens on afterwards. The World of Goo 17 Black Stain. Chapter 5, Sunshine. Yes, we just continue this story.
The headquarters of Sunshine Power rises out of the pavement like an emerald monolith, sparkling in the night. A gleaming green monument to nature, growth, renewal, and wealth. A ravishing red roadster radiates in resplendent contrast to the glistening green grounds.
Okay, that's too many R words close together. Ravishing red roadster regales the road with its resembling rizzling, you know, regales the road with
As I
its
step into the opulent lobby of
resonating
Sunshine Power's headquarters, a sense of unease washes over me. Rows of potted plants stretch their leaves toward brilliant lights.
There's something there that you can do, but it was starting to be too many R words. But we're not gonna go and embrace it.
Glossy
It's
posters
literally
adorn
Bob.
the walls, all of them boasting about Sunshine Power's clean energy and sustainability initiatives. Smiling, idyllic families holding hands and frolicking in green meadows. There's something off about it all. Even in this gleaming lobby, there's darkness lurking around the edges.
It's not that gleaming
The
either.
night outside is creeping in.
It's not that gleaming. It's pretty dark in here. Onwards, Bob. Into an elevator.
My eyes, still aching from the gleaming lobby, adjust to the muted grandeur that surrounds
This is
me. I
brighter.
step out of the elevator onto perfectly polished tile and cringe, thinking about the grime and sludge that my shoes are tracking. At the end of the hallway is a set of massive wooden doors, into which is carved the image of the sun, radiant and resplendent, its rays emanating in all directions.
I know it's like the distant future, but also the past, but you know, cringe is a rather modern term for 1600s gumshoe detective, wouldn't you say? Really, there's nothing else anywhere other than that. But this is brighter and greener and yellower and happier than the lobby.
I step into a palatial penthouse suite, a bank of towering
Palatial
windows look down over the
penthouse.
twinkling lights of the city.
Too many.
A wide
You
desk
read
of
it
burnished
again.
mahogany, behind which a lone figure sits, their
Us.
back to me in a high-backed leather chair.
Us. You don't get to see it. Oh, I'm covering the sussy. Adverts. I'm sorry. It's peeking out the sussy. It's just a thing, but you know, it looks like an Among Us. Speaking of which, they made Among Us 3D now. Us. And there's a shadowy figure. Oh, it's the back of his chair. Sus.
The high-backed chair spins around slowly, and a face emerges from the shadows.
Hi, it's
A face
me.
I had expected,
You don't get to see the
despite
face.
my hope that somehow I was wrong. Miss Blackwood.
I thought I told you to call me Effie.
Effie.
No, I'm the
Mr.
general. I'm
I'm
in
surprised it
charge.
took you this long.
I should have seen it sooner.
How did you figure it out?
Well, you were in a chair that looked very sus.
In a city of endless night and constant rain. Sunshine, Effie. Sunshine is a rare sight.
Yes, Cliffy.
And yet here we have sunshine power, somehow generating unlimited energy from the sun. The sun that never shines. Oh, it's a great story, isn't it? It makes us feel warm. It makes us feel good, doesn't it? But it's an illusion. A mirage.
I can see you're enjoying this.
I figure sunshine power is nothing more than a clandestine subdivision of Blackwood Oil, designed to deceive environmentally conscious customers and the city regulators. It was never meant to provide clean energy, only the appearance of clean energy.
And my brother, Rusty?
Your brother figured out this filthy
Typical.
secret, and he threatened to expose you and destroy the family business. And you, Miss Blackwood, to protect your family's legacy, had your own brother killed. No, it wasn't you who murdered Rusty, Miss Blackwood. In fact, it wasn't a person at all who murdered Rusty. It was the weight of family legacy.
You missed your calling.
That was an
Spanner.
awkward laugh.
You should be writing for the pictures.
Tell me, Miss Blackwood, why did you hire me?
Because she wants you to be the next Rusty.
What can I say? I was in the neighborhood and I needed a light.
You used me to tarnish Rusty's good name, to cast aspersions about his association with Misty, with Cognac. You wanted me to...
Cliffy, hush. It's not as complicated as all that.
So what then?
Yes, you're right. Rusty's dead. I had him pushed
Well, that's
into
why
a
they're
vat of
sending
oil,
the cleaner.
pulverized, turned into a few kilowatt hours of energy, and fed back to the city. It was the most he'd ever contributed to anything, really.
Why? Because he found you out?
The truth is, Cliffy, there's only one thing I didn't expect. That I would...
Okay, guys, it's time to clean up.
Can I help you, sir? You're not supposed to be a...
You froze
Effie,
her.
are you okay?
No, she's
So what's your
doomed.
name, pal?
Cliff Spanner, private investigator.
Well, yeah, you're playing as Cliff Spanner right now. Good work, by the way. It's one of the less common endings. Usually the private eye doesn't make it out of the lounge. Too many distractions.
Listen, buddy, what's going on here? What happened to Miss Blackwood?
Right, Miss Blackwood. You know how these things go.
Oh,
This is where
the
she
ladies
confesses.
that were dancing.
She confesses to the crime, she confesses her love, blah, blah, blah. The fun is all the stuff before. I always skip the denouement.
What are you talking
What about the goo?
Take a look out there, Cliffy. See that city? It was built for you.
And a goo!
Not for you. It was built for you. Like I said before, what's your name, pal?
I already
Indelacio.
told you, I'm Cliff Spanner, private investigator.
Yeah, the private eye is always a little thick. Hang on. Let's force quit this scenario.
Golf. Oh,
Cliff, I need help. You see, it's my fourth husband. He's missing. Cliff, won't you please help me?
Dang it. Hang on.
Our credit card machine isn't working, so you'll need
Well.
to download the app.
no downloading any
again.
apps. Not even QR code readers. You hear me?
God help me.
No apps. No apps.
Blast it all. Okay, this has got to be it.
Let me do it in the game or not at all.
Now we're talking.
Silence. You said that no one ever left the lounge, so why'd you bring me back to the lounge?
Cheers.
Cheers. I got lemonade.
So, tell me, how are you enjoying World of Goo 17? The Black Stain.
Who are you? I saw you outside my office, and
I mean, it was alright, but I didn't
on
like
the
the
train.
QR code reader bit.
Yeah, I get around.
what's going on?
You and me. We're in World
I
of
didn't
Goo
see you on the
17.
train.
It's a pretty good sequel. A little off-brand, maybe, but heck, I'm biased.
Sequel?
Yeah, I know. Some of the sequels were terrible. World of Goo 21 wasn't even a game. It was just
But this
a
is
program that
17,
generated
so
gameplay
how do you
video.
know future
Infinite
games?
generated content. You could stream on your streaming platform to
Tic-tac.
your fans or whatever forever. You could be
Mm-hmm.
a content creator without the inconvenience of having to create content.
Yeah, I tried to go live on TikTok
You're
at
not
the
a
same
cleaner?
time, and it kind
I'm
of,
just
my
another
internet
filthy
can handle
player,
it.
just like you. Or I used to be anyway.
What do you mean?
I'm just a fan of the World of Goo games. There were so many sequels. They really milked that franchise, didn't they? Haha.
Sounds like they
I
did.
thought I was playing World of Goo, too.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. They still had some good ideas back then. I bought all the sequels, even the terrible ones. I'm a completionist, you could say. I like to be comprehensive.
How many sequels were there?
It looks like you've been playing some of them. I guess I'm more of a curator these days. I've made
I'm
all
a
the
scene
sequels
curator as
available
well.
to play here. I think World of
Oh,
Goo,
you're the curator.
6, 9, and 11 are still working up there. Did you enjoy Ghoul? It was so
Yeah, it's
stupid,
alright.
but in a good way, I thought.
What do you mean? You used to be a player.
These games came out a long time ago.
Ah, he
Not much
played
of
the
the world is
original
left
and then he made
I
the
didn't
new
think
one.
people were even around up there anymore until you showed up. But I think I've helped keep this franchise alive and more or less playable.
Yeah,
So
you
how are
did a
you
good
talking
job.
to me now?
Turns out World of Goo 17 was Turing complete, so I programmed myself into the game. It wasn't my favorite sequel, too wordy for my taste, but it let me live forever.
Yeah,
so I rate it 4 out of 5
doesn't fit in with the
stars.
rest of them, does it? You know?
I'm sorry. That means the real you died. I mean, a long time ago.
Yes, I expect so.
200,000 years
How about
ago.
you? What's your name, pal?
I was playing World of Goo 2, and suddenly the game said I was in World of Goo 17, and made me Cliff Spanner, so I just played along.
I've played World of Goo 2 hundreds of times, and that's not what happens. What chapter are you in?
I'm in Chapter
Oh.
4.
Chapter 4 in World of Goo 2 is supposed to be set in a television animated series spin-off.
I guess I just thought you were like the wacky character in World of Goo games that you meet near the end of the 4th chapter.
This isn't right.
So, cleaner? Or curator? What do you really look like?
Are you sure you want to see?
Yeah, you're probably Cthulhu, right? You're probably Cthulhu. Oh, you're a big TV. I'm just gonna look around for some goo. Don't mind me. Can I unplug you? Yes, I need to speak to the TV.
I'm glad you visited.
It must be lonely here, spending eternity inside the 17th sequel.
It's been a long time, but the art in 4 or 5 of the scenes is pretty good. I like to hang out in some of them.
I don't think I would want to live forever inside a noir-themed sequel.
I eat a lot of late-night burritos.
Thank you for keeping the World of Goo sequels alive and playable after all these years.
It was my pleasure. As long as this computer remains powered on, I'll continue to live forever and keep the memory of these games alive.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Unplug you.
Maybe there is one thing.
Sure, what is it?
Well, I made some World of Goo fan fiction levels, but nobody has ever played them. Do you want to play one?
I mean...
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, great. I hope you like them. Just walk that way.
Walk this way. But if I walk the other way? Fanfic, huh? Fanfic. Whoops. Whoops. You okay?
Hello? Sorry I tripped on this power cable.
Hey, Dad.
Is that bad?
He told you he's alive as long as he remains plugged in. I mean, you could try to quickly plug him back in.
This back in again.
Yeah, you've waited more than 30 seconds now, though, and his RAM would have unloaded. Disgraced. You killed the curator! Oh, you freed him? No! Planet screams! It's got tentacles. Oh! Little Inferno's come to land! Little Inferno's come to burn the world. You'd have a visitor in the West. But what about the fanfic levels? Can't I play the extra fanfic levels or something? Right. New worlds. A Goo world. Spring. Okay. Just a little guy in a rocket. Doesn't look like there's actually that many levels in this chapter. Upward trajectories. Log number 2. After all these years, the world has changed. Even in frozen sleep, so have I. Everything is different than I remember when I was a kid. Unable to land. Insufficient surface. Dispatch! Okay, so we want to make surface to land. But we also maybe want to take off. Okay. Why is that asleep? I mean, as long as they go onto that, that's fine, right? Or do I want to build him up? Build him up before we go. Think I might want to make him big as a yo-yo. You do. Yeah, I'm sure that nothing's gonna run out or anything. It's fine, you know. It's fine. Okay. So what we want to do is extend. Extend until this guy can get up here, but he can't get up here at the moment. So. Keep spitting. So this one also needs to extend higher so that he can shoot higher, and then this one will also need to go higher. But we need to make them in ways that work. Right, so reach up as high as you can go. This one we also, I guess, want to go higher. Time bug. That was not quite what I wanted to do. I want to get the 3 like this. There we go. I don't think that necessarily helps anymore, though, does it? You can't. We could go one higher, but I don't think it will work. Okay, and then he's completely spitting over that guy. It's fine. We'll solve it. We'll solve it. We'll catch it. Okay. You go. Out of my way. Up you go. Right. Now. We should really focus on getting the ones that need to go even higher, right? That guy can go even higher. Okay. As high as we can get it, right? So he can spit even higher than that. You can spit even higher, but we really should be focusing on growing this last one then. I think the most is then once he's high enough. Then once he's high enough, there we go. That's more like it. Get out of my way. Boom, boom. Once he grows high enough, we can. Maybe reach it already? Maybe. So close. So close. I mean, now if I rip that one off, he gets a great deal of height. As high as you can go. You are almost there. Almost. What are you even aiming at? You should be aiming at the thing. And then, you know, once he gets there, that'll be all the way over. Okay, so. Upwards. Like, he's almost doing it. He's basically doing it. That's a bit more consistent. Bit more consistent. Okay. And then we can start to build up. Now again, I don't know if there's a time constraint to the things. But I don't know. We don't need. And that's fine. It's sort of doing its job. Like, hit it better. More consistent. That wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Anything, that made things worse. Okay, now that's a little higher, which gives maybe a bit more consistency with that. But maybe not. Maybe all I did there was make life harder for myself needlessly. I just saw there's one crawling. Come. Hey. The shame that there isn't a whistle, isn't it? You know? Could you all step off? Okay, good. Okay, then we'll raise this guy up a little. You go up just enough. Now you should hit this one better, surely. Surely you can consistently hit that guy, right? You don't need me to give you an extra millimeter. Did he just shrink? What happened to him? I mean, obviously, what would be smart would be to build in a way that I could regain a whole bunch of these. By taking away the green ones and replacing them. Okay, because there's a thing that kills them. What if we build around it? Come on. That was so close. And forwards. Come on. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just... Never. Just give me... Why are so few of these alive? Give me enough goo. Come on, you guys are terrible. Why this guy go so far away? It's dumb. Actually dumb. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, time bug, time bug. Time bug. Time bug. Time bug. Right, he's still asleep at this point. We need to fix whatever's going on with it. And now that one drifted too far. Go, 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 go. Right, spit it out. Just hurry. I could have stole balloons for this, actually, you know? I could have stole balloons to put into there. That would have actually not been terrible. It's still spin them out at a consistent speeds. Oh. We could have got more. That one didn't collapse it last time. 104, 185. We could have got that, no problem. 30 or fewer moves, yeah. 2 minutes 22. We could have got the OCD easily. But I was greedy. Greedy. Molten showers. Too greedy. Log number 1, hello? Does the log recorder on? The goo balls are more vibrant and filled with life than I ever imagined. The structure appears to be the remains of a large creature, unable to land. Redirect to avoid damage. Dispatch. some sort of contraption that will free these guys, or these guys will lead round to doing that. And the exit's up there. Now, I'm not quite sure how to set those guys on fire. Oil. Maybe if they combine together? Unsure. That will wake lava. Right, okay, got it. We build up. We end up with lava. Yippee. We make a rocking horse. Ideally, I would like these to not die to the lava. We just need to turn on the lava and then run away. Would be ideal. That would be the most ideal structure. One that activates and runs away. I need you to lean a little to the left. Not too much to the left. Not that much to the left. Okay. We have a very wobbly structure. It's maybe leaning a little too far to the right now. Okay, this is fine. What we can do is build from here. Because there's a solid enough structure upwards. Based on the internal rigidity. Okay, that's it. Off you go. Ideally, you don't all die to the lava. Yeah, some of them are gonna live. Okay, that's gonna go kablooey. And then these guys. I don't know what's gonna go on with them guys. And I don't know if any of those new ones that we got can even do anything, right? So those guys we just built up. I mean, honestly, these guys are lava-proof, so as long as I'm not stupid and redirect the lava into them. Like that. Could you stop dying? Wait, that one lived. Maybe. Do they not even want to exit? 11. We've redirected the lava out. But what's unfortunate is all of these guys, there's literally no way to get them to the exit, which would have been good. Okay, so maybe I could have built something that would have prepared with the thing before it exploded. Fell over and collapsed and saved and blocked them all off without any of the others dying. That would have been something plausible, but we got a whole load that lived at the top there. 19 balls, 38 or fewer moves. 1 minute 29. Well, if I understood what we were doing, because it's on a lot quicker, but yeah. We're going in blinds. Hot Springs. That's some lava. Log number 3. I've been observing this world since I was just a kid. So when I designed the log recorder for this machine or the game, I decided to store logs on signposts because they're also made of wood. It seemed thematically appropriate. It's a good thing they're not made from real wood. It's hot here, even near the volcanic springs. There is still life, unable to land. Overly abundant heat. Dispatch. Okay, so if we wake them up, there's water there. And they're drinky straws, and then there's a spitto over here. Then we need to link both with balloons. We don't want to touch the lava. Unable to land. Unwilling to land. Unfortunate if we do land. Okay. Things in the middle we definitely don't need attached to anything. There's an exit right there. But we don't want this type of goo in the exit, perhaps? Gravity. We need to account for the gravity of the situation and bend it beyond. So it will collapse onto those. Not the balloon. I didn't mean to take the balloon. This is fine. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, connected before we hit the balloon of death. Before we hit the doom. Okay. This is fine. The suction of the liquids did affect the physics, but it's fine. I should have used the extra balloons to stabilize it first. That would have been smart. Okay, now we need to make straws go all the way over with the stuff and not being the thing, but it's fine. All we've done is make a lighter structure for the straws to go across. These, right, we will rebuild the bridge, and if anything, maybe we just build the bridge out with straws. Like, part of me is tempted, like, what if I give me the balloon. Give me the balloon. No, it's fully attached. I can't just cheese across with floating it there. Need the balloon. Okay, now that the balloon's fully inflated, that's the best thing. And then Honestly, we just swap out for balloon and straws. And then, you know, if it dips a little into it, it dips a little into it. But hopefully not. As long as the straws maintain, that's all that we need. Okay. Could you give me the balloon? Give me the balloon. Give me the balloon. Give me the balloon. I'm all the way over here. You won't be near the balloon that I need. Rather, let me grab the balloon and not any of the other nonsense. No. Look, I'm clearly hovering over the balloon, aren't I? That would have gone better if it just gave me the balloon first go, you know? That would have never dipped any of them in whatsoever. But again, if some of the lower structure dies, it's fine. Because it's all about that balloon. Thanks. Give me the invisible ones. Like, we're just going to come over here because the straws are not being affected over here. You know, these are the easy straws that I can just grab for free that are definitely not affected. Just to free the balloons so that we don't have it in the way. Okay. Then we need to build over that way. Because the only thing that actually matters is the liquid, isn't it? I don't think any of the others can even do anything. I don't think any of the others even matter. Okay. So my design has little plans. Right, we want to not burn the liquidy ones. Okay. Perfect. Perfection. Others can die, the liquidy ones, as long as they live. As long as they live. Right, now we've got balloons to get over there. You know, that's like weighted in an interesting way. It's fine. In fact, I think I can even afford to get rid of that one. It was close. Yep. Had to watch it. Okay, so now we've got an extra balloon. This is fine. It keeps the straw structure in the way that we need it. Nice and safe. And now we've got plenty to build with. Plenty of balloons to build over with. As long as we put them in the right places. We have enough. We have enough balloons. Got plenty. We've got more than enough. Obviously, it needs to slowly start to waver down. That's not quite where I wanted it. There. I needed it at the peak. Okay. Now, honestly, this is... fine. Why that one sounded pains, don't ask. Could it not give me the invisible ones? That would be annoying. That would be nice, I mean. This is fine. Opium. Okay. Questionable straw. But it's building back onto itself, right? Questionable straw. And then we adapt the questionable straw into an even more questionable straw. Give me invisible ones now that I want them. Okay. Reach up with the questionable straw. Okay, now we can make this questionable straw. Reach over. Come on, grip, grip, grip. Perfect. Okay. Questionable straw is almost complete. Questionable straw is almost complete. Feel like we've wasted some goo, but oh, come on. I don't want to go under like that and like... Yeah, I think we're going to have to use two. It's fine. Like, these invisible ones don't make any difference anyway. And we need to start building upwards. Up and beyond. And then it doesn't matter what we use, just as long as we get to the sky. I mean, obviously, using those ones for a bit of extra support really is good. Because we can get some extra strength with those. But less goo being used. You know, the strongest of towers for the least amount of goo. Gravity! I guess they do get to go in, but only once we've sucked all the goo out. They're very eager to run. Don't accidentally cut them off like that. I hate when it builds when you're trying to just separate them, you know? Did something just die? You know what? This is fine. I'm not going to waste any extra goo on this, because what I actually should do is use the balloons. If these guys don't all get trapped over here. This is fine. I mean, that just gives me the balloon to use. I don't know what happens over here. But we don't question it. It's fine. Oh no, all of the straw didn't get used. He looked so sad and exhausted. There was still probably about one more goo of stuff in that straw. Fine. If I kill anything, it's not going to do anything either, so, you know, we're done. 140, 133. 30 more! 89 moves. 3 minutes 48. Well, we did it. We did it. A mess, but we did it. This seems like a small chapter. Destination landing station. Unless there's suddenly secrets or something. Red goose? What are these little guys? And a rocket goo. Log number 4. Knock knock. Is anyone there? My door's stuck. Step bro. I can't get out. If I had landed on a nice flat surface, I might have been able to fix it. I've been in this machine for a long time, and it looks like I'll be in here a little longer. It's okay. I'll become another part of the beautiful landscape, like everything else. Maybe I'll spend this time writing an unpublished graphic novel about my long journey. Or maybe I'll count higher and higher, see if the numbers keep going or loop around to back to 0. Or maybe I'll try and remember everyone I left behind. Or maybe I'll scratch cave paintings and buffaloes into the side of my machine to really confuse anthropologists in the future. Or is it buffaloes? I didn't pack a dictionary. What's that over there? Oh, hello, little fish. Be careful. Don't get too close. Whatever you do, stay away from the very top of my machine. This rocket is extremely explosive. Dispatch. That's a Lois. Or for Lois. Empty pads. There doesn't seem to be an exit, which means we need to progress. Stay away from the tipper. Oh. They flutterflies. They're little balloon things. Let's carry he home. If only he had a nice flat surface to land on. Like this landing pad over here. Well, that is going to carry him nicely, and he won't die on this thing, will he? No, he will not die on this thing. As he looks down awkwardly. Take him down, nice and slow. Nice and steadily. Carefully. There we go. Not exploding at all. Okay, maybe we landed it a bit too hard. Or do we just fly off into the distance? Carefully. Oops, I killed one. Because the time or whatever thing made it move the camera into the death. What if I flew him off into the distance? Worlds of Goo.
It must
Universe of Goo. The penis.
Someone had been watching for a long time. There were telescopic photos of familiar places.
Of towers that we built. Cthulhu!
And old friends. They had enjoyed the delicious juice-like product. Everything in the photos had eroded or washed away.
All of the towers that we built.
But it was nice to see them again.
Pipes! Green goo? Oh! He's stealing all the goo! Pink goo? Goofballs? That was in the future. He's stealing all the oil and everything! He didn't want to go anywhere. And then he flew away in the universe of Goo. The little Inferno planet. That planet's been destroyed. Oh, he's seeding the universe. Seeding the universe of Goo. They all grew into Goo planets. Each with the different Goos.
And everywhere the traveler traveled, there sprouted all new worlds of Goo.
Oh, they're gonna go worlds of Goo. But I feel like universe of Goo had a better ring to it. But you know, worlds of Goo, because worlds of Goo, I guess, can make sense. You could have put the 2 after the word worlds and then span it round and made it look like an S. Because worlds of Goo, you know? Cthulhu never really came out of the planet or anything, did he? Teased, but didn't come. Chapter 5 was a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. You know, I thought it would be a bit longer than that. That's okay. Yeah, it was an interesting game, and obviously I liked the original World of Goo a lot. As the time-traveling train. So I guess the guy made it because he was a big fan of the original. The story in Chapter 4 is anything to go by. He wasn't the sign painter, he was the curator who loved the original World of Goo. The Goo Balls who didn't make it, like that last one at the end. So he made his own World of Goo sequel. But he wasn't the sign painter, he wasn't the original person who made it. He was the curator who had his whole own story to tell.
Hello? Oh. Hello? Everything just went black.
Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Okay, I guess I'll just wait here.
Who's the detective now? But I'm the detective who solved Vaudeville. Obviously, there's still all of the 92%. You know, all those other levels that we didn't finish. There's still those. Like the long road and all the distant signals and the Atomic Express, but I think that might be where I'll call it a day for today. There's going to be a shorter one for today, but because I couldn't do the TikTok live at the same time because that didn't work, I might do the individual TikTok thing and mess about with that on there, doing some other nonsense, because, you know, why not? Yeah, catch you next time, and I'll be back on Monday with something else on the main channels. And maybe see if there is a way that I can get the live to also do these things as well separately, you know? And thank you to everyone that might have been here watching and lurking. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.